TNT. Ernie Johnson in Atlanta's Studio A. Kenny and Charles will be here later. It's a 6-game night, and there's certainly a lot of interest in that Bulls-Lakers game in L.A. It's the first meeting between those teams since January 12th when Shaquille O'Neal swung on Brad Miller, and they were both suspended. Shaq with his sore toes is a game-time decision, but Miller has called him out, saying, quote, "I'm not going to chicken out. If I weighed 350, I wouldn't be missing the game," unquote. We'll keep you posted. Greg Ostertag, a guy Shaq once went after at a game day shoot-around, has incurred the wrath of Jazz coach Jerry Sloan. In a loss at Memphis, Ostertag bumped Sloan after the coach told him to go back to the bench. Sloan said he plans to suspend Ostertag and that, quote, Greg has to grow up and decide if he wants to play basketball or be Bear. Bear is the team mascot. Everything he says is a joke to Greg. No joke tonight as the Midwest-leading Mavs take on the Atlantic-leading New Jersey Nets and Kenyon Martin, all full of fire. The Nets have already beaten the Bucks and the Kings, other division leaders in recent days. And look at Martin, 10 points in the first quarter. But it was Dallas with the first period lead of 34-27 and the lead at 36-31. We'll be keeping our eyes on that one. Back with Kenny and Chuck at the break, but straight ahead, the Blazers and the Timberwolves on TNT. Halftime report here at Studio A, and Portland, I guess, within striking distance now, 62-47. And you should know that we've decided not to be introduced individually, just as a team tonight. At any rate,
they're in striking out distance, by the way.
That was kind of a Super Bowl reference. Did you watch the game? It was a huge game that a lot of the country watches. Anyway,
only about 60 million.
Yeah, 62-47. We'll talk more about that in a moment. 62-47, by the way, is the score, and. You have some video to support your Minnesota contention. This is a team that's never won a playoff series. I think it's about time. Isn't it time you make the next step if you're Minnesota?
Well, I think it's about time. And you can see this year they've made the strides. And you look at the difference between them and Portland and Minnesota, two teams that are, vying for playoff spots, but one team just knows how to play the right way, and that's Minnesota. They're doing a great job. Here it is. They penetrate and pitch. They don't have the shot. Kevin Garnett, he passes back around, swings it to the other side of the court. Now you say, okay, I'll run a pick and roll with you. Now we get a good shot. Everyone touched the ball in one possession. That's been the difference. Here, Portland, one pass. Hold it, dribble, 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 and shoot, air ball. One team knows how to play the right way, and which is surprising because it's a young team, and Portland's supposed to be the veteran team that would know how to play the right way.
Charles.
I worry about Minnesota because there's, they got one really good player, one player who's great, and that's Kevin. Zerback's solid, and after that it's kind of slacking. And Kevin Garnett, I think, they played well, but they've been struggling lately. I think that's because Kevin Garnett's been tired a little bit. A lot of players hit the wall right about now because he has to play at such a high level every single night for them to be competitive. And I think if they play a solid, they might get past the first round of playoffs, but after that, they don't really have a chance.
They've got to have home court for once because they haven't gotten.
Oh, they don't have home court, but they don't really have a chance to get past the first round.
Right now, they are number 4, and they have struggled. They've lost 6 of their last 8. The Blazers have won 12 of their last 16, but tonight Minnesota leads 62-47. Now, if you were with us last week, and you guys were, on Thursday, we did had the huge weigh-in. We had all the build-up, and Vernon Forrest was here, and Charles got on the scale, and was 298. But part of the story there was the wardrobe chosen by you, Sir Charles, the New England Patriots garb.
I was feeling pretty spiffy about my Patriots.
How did they become your Patriots?
Well, Bill Belichick's a friend of mine. I'm a big Brian Cox fan, and I just liked them, man. I thought they played really great as a team, and they're better than people gave them credit for, and I was very happy for them, and they kicked some butt.
Ernie, you seem so surprised in that video, but about the weight. It was
a combination of surprise and just pure elation for Charles that that goal had been reached.
But that's not my goal.
What is your goal?
It was your short-term.
My goal is to get back to 265. That's what I played at.
I know.
I'm still fat.
A step at no, you're not. You're
big bone.
You're big bone.
Oh, you're right. I was fat.
You're husky.
I'm a husky.
The Huskies at 280.
I'm just big bone right now. A husky?
Making his way toward husky.
Hey, I'll be svelte. Like the word svelte.
I know you do.
How you said it, svelte?
Yeah, like SV.
SV. You have to be able to speak a couple of languages like myself and Ernie.
English and hood rat?
Yeah.
Hey, when we come back.
Patriots, you picked them when nobody else believed, Chuck.
That's right, baby.
Anyway, we're going to have more when we come back. You think I look surprised? Weekend is coming up, and boy, we got you covered on Saturday, starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with the Got Milk Rookie Challenge.
That's going to be good.
Allen Iverson, hour-long special from 6 to 7.
How many shots you think he can get up in an hour?
Well, 7 to 8 is the All-Star preview show with the three of us. And then from 8 to 11, we started off with the 989 Sports All-Star Hoop It Up. That's what Kenny's playing
I'll be playing in that. Magic, get ready. Moses, I'm going at you.
1-800-CALL-ATT. Shootout with Ray Allen, the defending champ.
Moses who?
NBA.com slam dunk.
Bad
by
plan in that
Real
game.
In case you haven't seen the field, here are the dunkers, and you can be a judge online. Just log on at NBA.com or AOL keyword NBA.com, and you can get all the details. But there are going to be 5 judges, 4 of them there, and the 5th judge is the fan online balloting. So
Steve,
be part
you know
of that
what?
on
I'm still
Saturday.
really disappointed some of the better players in the league didn't get in the game.
In the dunk contest?
Yeah, in the dunk contest. That's not right.
Wait, how about a game tonight? The Mavs and the Nets. There's Byron Scott.
Hey, I'm on the New Jersey bandwagon.
Officially?
I'm officially on the New Jersey bandwagon.
There's K-Mart, Kenyon Martin. You know, the Nets have beaten the Bucks by 25. They beat the Kings by 34. Now another division leader is there. But as Kenyon Martin does this, still Dallas was out to the lead in the first half.
They just fun to watch play. But then Byron Scott,
oh my goodness,
is the, you know, I don't want to leave out. I don't want to leave out Doc Rivers, but he's probably the best young coach in the league, right there with Doc Rivers.
So we showed you a flurry of Nets buckets. The Mavericks, however, have the lead, 92 to 88.
How could they be winning when they didn't score?
They haven't scored. I don't know. 92 to 88 is the score with 8:42 to play.
This will be a big win for New Jersey going into the All-Star break.
Yeah, we'll be all over that coverage during the third quarter of our game. Meantime, yeah, it was Sacramento and Boston, and I'm just telling you,
the Celtics ain't ready for prime time yet against these guys.
And Chris Webber not playing because of the flu. Meantime, Divot's getting it done. Vladdy had a triple-double tonight.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
What's up? That young man got problems.
Well, one of those doesn't match. Either the chin stuff doesn't match the head, or the head doesn't match the chin stuff. I think it's the whatever. 102 to 85 is the final. The Kings are now 37-11 and owners of the best record in the NBA, and now they just. In fact, they have to play one more time before the All-Star break.
Yeah, they play the Wizards tomorrow, don't they?
They do, as a matter of fact, and that'll be at Washington, and then they go to the All-Star.
Just because they got the best record, don't mean they're the best team now.
Who is the best team?
Oh, the guys out in L.A.
Still, no question.
They've caught their second win right now, and they're starting to play, but they got bored.
Can't wait to see if Shaq plays tonight with Brad Miller in town.
You know Shaq's got to play.
Did you hear what Brad Miller said to him?
No.
He said...
He the quarterback of the Bears?
No, he said, I hope he doesn't... That's Jim Miller. I hope he doesn't chicken out.
That's my point exactly.
He says, I hope he doesn't chicken out.
They're the same. What? Brad Miller plays like Jim Miller. If he think he got a chance against that big monster, they better try not to piss him off.
You know what else he says? You know what else he said? He said, if I were 350 pounds, I think I'd show up. So he's like calling Shaq out on this thing.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm reporting the facts.
Hey, come on. He ain't calling nobody. What is he going to do?
Well, he says
all he going to do is hack him like he was doing last time. He ain't got no chance. He's just in the way.
Well, what do you think's going to happen tonight? Anything? Or is it just all hype, and then they're just going to play the game?
Hype, 40
How can you be hyped to
Shaq.
play against a team that won 6 games out of 50?
No, I just think it might be, is there something personal there? When something like that happens?
Shaq can't get motivated for Brad Miller. All he can do is make him mad.
Hype, 40 points for Shaq.
That's it.
He's going to be hyped, but it's going to be 40 points.
He's going to play as hard as he can. He's going to give it all for the team, and Shaq going to kill him.
And also Kobe Bryant had said after they lost in Chicago in overtime and the confetti came down, he said, yeah, do your confetti stuff and then you come out to L.A. and we'll take care of you. So a couple of storylines.
That's no storylines. The Lakers are the best team. They're going to kill the Bulls.
There's no question they're going to beat the Bulls. I just wonder if there's something more that's going to happen.
Hype, 40 points for Shaq.
We may stay on the air extra long on Inside the NBA tonight just to cover that story tonight. What do you think, Charles?
I got nothing to do. It's raining.
It's a rainy night in Georgia. Where's Gladys Knight?
Oh, yeah. Gladys Knight. And the Peps.
Hey, welcome back. The game is over at Gund Arena. Boy, America was holding its breath while this one was being played. 2-point game, closing seconds, Steve Francis to tie. And you know what? It's too late.
Too late?
Kind of like Steve Nash last night. His was too late. Rudy saying, too late. Steve Francis saying, too late.
Can we
Yes,
see
it
the
was.
replay?
No, it's 111-109. We're out of time, Charles. I hate to do that.
So the
but,
Rockets got a one-game lead over the Cavs.
And he just got enough.
Ernie Johnson in Atlanta, that showdown between the Atlantic Division leaders and the Midwest Division leaders is over. Steve Nash cans the late bucket as Dallas scores the last 11 points of the game at New Jersey. Dirk Nowitzki cans the open jumper, and it winds up 112-100. Dallas wins it. Dirk goes for 22. Nash 18 points and 12 assists. Dallas is 35-14 going to.
Tomorrow night on TNT, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs will take on Vince Carter and the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on TNT.
Now San Antonio struggling right now.
Saturday, February 9th on TNT. Drama hits the hardwood for NBA All-Star Saturday. At 4, see the newest talent in the Got Milk Rookie Challenge. At 6, tune in to a biography of last year's MVP. It's Allen Iverson, The Answer, presented by Sega Sports. And at 7, watch the NBA All-Star Preview Show. All-Star drama is in the house all day long. Watch NBA All-Star Saturday beginning at 4, only on TNT.